This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet again another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and today he kind of went AWOL. Reminds me of Matt Damon on The Wall, talking about none other than Garbage Fire.
I missed you, Desi.
And what was that? Oh, you know he never slips, even when he's slipping. Nothing but that blue label sipping. Talking about Papi Ray. Oh, I totally cut off your. One more time.
It's okay.
What's going on, gentlemen? So we kind of were jumping the gun a little bit with the conversation, and Bobby pulled out this 20 greatest American metal band list from some clown of a website. And we kind of didn't agree with some of it. The order, at least. I mean, the bands that are on it deserve to be on it. But just not in the order that they're on it, you know? So we decided that it would be in your best interest. And I went, wait, what do you mean? We decided. My best interest? How can you say what my best interest is? Haha, come on, guys. But before we get into rearranging this stupid list, come on, guys. You guys are too nice. Thank you for getting that suicidal tendency reference. All I wanted was a Pepsi. And tradition around here is we start the show off with a nice shot of whatever hard liquor we got in the cabinet. If we're drinking beers, we pound one out. If you're on a fucking all-kale diet, well, whatever. Sucks to be you. You boys ready?
Do it.
If you guys want to join with us, go ahead. But children should not be drinking alcohol. I will not be held liable. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it's nice when it's not fucking room temperature.
Oh, that's a rich and rare. Oof.
Yeah, man. It's been a couple of weeks and I forgot what it tasted like.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff that, like, if you're drinking and you get too fucked up and you spill some on the table, just spill it where there's, like, stickers or whatever that you need, something that you need to peel off, you know? Because it's good at removing excess adhesive. It's good at stripping paint. Good old rich and rare, baby. But yeah, we decided. I don't know, Garbage, if you still have the original top 10. If you can go ahead and read that off, if you still got it.
So yeah, man. We have obviously number one in everyone's list is Metallica, followed by Slipknot, then the best from Texas, Pantera, Slayer, Tool, Megadeth, Death, System of a Down, Dream Theater, and Lamb of God for number 10.
So yeah, I don't agree with some of these. Some of these don't even belong in the top 10, in my opinion. But we're gonna take our personal advice or our personal take on it, and we've rearranged it in our own eyes, I guess. We didn't change any of them. We just reordered it in our preference. So since Garbage, you've been gone longer than anyone, Let's go. Let's go ahead and.
Wait. We all should share. Like everybody says
Oh,
their
do you want to
one.
go? Just everyone do their top one.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah,
down top one. We'll say it, and top two down the
Okay. Yeah,
list.
that works fine.
yeah. Uh,
Do we go
uh,
from 10? 10 down? Then?
Do you want to start at 10? Yeah, that works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go garbage, Poppy, and Desi.
I think number 10. I'm gonna keep it the way it is, man. Lamb of God stays at 10. Unfortunately, I don't think I can relate to the band too much. Um, listen to a couple of albums. It's not something that I have on any playlist at all.
What about you, Poppy?
I went with Dream Theater.
I,
It's
I,
just it's something I don't really listen to, man. It's like,
yeah, prog is not everyone's cup of tea. I get it.
yeah.
I
Like I said, I always respect how great musicians there are, but it's just I don't know, none of them are really much
they
my
don't.
jam.
It doesn't
Like,
resonate with you. Yeah.
yeah, it's not like if somebody will play like, hey, turn it up now, but like,
Yeah.
it's just
No.
Dream Theater.
To be honest, you kind of have to be a music nerd to like Dream Theater. So I like I was saying earlier. Well, first I'll say my number 10 is also Lamb of God. I don't even think they belong in the top 10, but whatever. I didn't make their list, so we'll go with them. Bottom the rung.
I think for number 9, man, I actually ended up with Death. I got to listen to a couple of songs while we were doing the rearrangement, and I in the little bit that I heard them of, I'll put them over Lamb of God easily.
Mine's Lamb of God. That's just yeah,
You didn't
like
keep it too far from the original. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, for me, my number 9 is Dream Theater. And again, for the same reason that Poppy said, like I like Dream Theater. If it's playing, I'll listen to it. I get what they're about. I respect them for. I mean, I've seen them live. They put on a
Oh, you
crazy
have?
show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could imagine. I think it's one of those bands. You have to be there, like you said,
yeah.
a musician
They're for sure.
or watch them live kind of
Yeah,
band.
they're
Like you,
for sure a live band. But so like the reason why they're a live band is because like they're perfectionists, right? So they make really technical music. Like let's just break
yeah,
it down. Their music's super technical, and like I said, you have to be kind of a music nerd to understand it, to get it fully. And it took me a while to understand it. And once I did, like I respected it a lot more. But seeing them live, is almost literally like hearing the record note for note. That is fucking hard to do. And like they sound great live. Uh, like I said, they're almost 100% perfect. Every now and then they'll change it up, because yeah, I'm pretty sure being on tour for 2-3 years at a time, playing the same shit exactly the same every night gets kind of boring. But whatever. Yeah. So for me, they're not 10, but they're not top 5 material for the same reason.
I think I would follow up with number
Number 8.
8. I actually have Dream Theater there. Dream Theater I do have on some playlists, but as you say, right, you have to kind of be a music nerd to kind of
Yeah,
like
to
it.
get it. Yeah.
So I'm when I'm listening to it, I'm trying to either have a badass trip or you're trying to look for layers that you
Yeah, yeah.
potentially haven't heard before.
You
So
gotta get.
uh, I will definitely put that over the other two, only because I have a little bit more experience listening to it than any of the other ones.
Yeah. You, Puppy, what's your number 8?
number 8 is Death.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not a too big fan of it, but it's all right.
Yeah, they're one of those founder style bands. They credit Chuck Schuldiner, however you want to pronounce his name. Rest in peace. Music legend. Gone too soon. I mean, not too soon. He whatever. Fucking. He essentially was the prototype for creating what we know today as death metal. Technically, they would have been considered technical death metal because they were super prog for a death metal band, but there was no death metal before death. I mean, they literally called the genre after them.
That's crazy though, right?
Yeah, and like I mean, Chuck is credited as being a guitar hero to so many. He was ahead of his time, pretty much, and he doesn't get enough recognition. So for me, I don't have them at number 8. I do have at number 8. Can anyone guess?
Slipknot.
Who?
Slipknot.
Tool.
I forgot. That was forgot. Yeah.
I was hoping Poppy would pick up on that one. Yeah, for me, I have Tool at number 8. Like,
It's a long day. I
they're-
would have picked it up.
I think originally they were top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, they're not top 5. Honestly, they're not even top 10, but
Damn.
I like Tool. I mean, I grew up listening to Tool. It just, I don't know. At this point in my life, I'm kind of, I guess you could say, played out of Tool. I mean, I could give reasons why, but there's no point.
Shut up. It was one fucking season or whatever.
1 year, one whole year.
It wasn't a whole year. Come the fuck that.
Well, well, that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, just no. I mean, on top of that, like I overplayed them. You know, I respect them, so I put them higher than Lamb of God because there's no way they're even comparable.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking number 8 for me was Tool.
So number 7, then I have Slayer on number 7.
Oof.
Wow.
I have Slayer on number 7, and I think that's more preferences. Like I recognize that they are who they are. I've
Yeah.
actually seen them live, and even though like I was jamming out and whatnot, it's not something that I can say.
You hear a lot of.
Yeah, I hear
listen to-
I hear a lot of
Yeah.
I still listen to it more than Dream Theater, but I do like have some other hits like on some of the playlists. So I mean, I can't hate on them. Really good music.
At number 7, I have Megadeth. Yeah. Like, I grew up listening to Megadeth as a kid. And I don't know, like, not like I got tired of it. I thought it was. I don't know, man. I think to me, if you could just sing better.
Yeah. Okay, so check it out. So Megadeth, yeah, Dave Mustaine, not a world class vocalist.
No, like his voice is unique. I get it. But it's like,
Hello, Poppy. What's going on?
looks like he goes too far. He's taking his shit. I don't know.
My icy fingers claw your back. Here I come again. That's what I like about him, though. It's
Yeah,
It's
it's something that you
character,
like,
yeah.
but you're like, man, maybe he would have just sung better.
if they had a singer and he was just the fucking lead guitar player, for sure they would be a better
Yeah.
band. For
Yes,
sure.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give
say
you that one.
man.
I'll give you that one.
Thank you. Somebody's with me.
Okay, so for my number 7, this is where I kind of, I was like, I mean, let's be honest. So I put my number 7. It was Death.
Man, I thought you put him higher than that.
Nah. Honestly,
No?
with what's on here, nah, I'm pretty happy. Top 10 for sure, just because of the influence.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have one of their albums. And guess what? That's one of the albums that didn't get stolen.
It was in his.
It was in
CD.
my house. That's why. I didn't have a chance to put it in the goddamn case that some asshole stole. So yeah, let's go on number 6.
Number 6, I actually have Megadeth. I don't know, man. I kind of disagree with you on that. Like, I think Megadeth is just. I do have Megadeth. I do listen to the album sometimes from beginning to end. I don't know, man. The thing with me is the way he makes the guitar cry at
Yeah.
times or sing at you.
For me, yeah, Megadeth deserves to be higher
Yeah,
because
like that's the biggest thing, man. Like you're looking at some of the classics, like Holy Wars, like Gears of War, like some. Obviously, you can still go back from them, but like a lot of those songs, man, I just
I
sometimes
don't.
I'll put them like back to back, Return to Hanger. Like there's a bunch of stuff, man, that I cannot that just stands out from the other bands that we had before, right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it is something that I do. I can actually enjoy. Even though like I know you don't like his voice, but for me, his voice is unique enough
Yeah,
where
exactly.
it doesn't take away from the music.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I understand his voice is unique, but to me, it feels like, oh man, if they just.
Yeah, if he could sing, they
Yes,
would be
that's
that
how
much
it
better.
is.
Yeah.
They could be. They're like a. They could be easy. Like they could rival Metallica. Because if imagine Metallica they have a better singer.
I mean,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Uh,
whoa! You know what? I'm not even gonna get into that one just yet.
yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not saying he's the best singer. But he's better. Come on, you can't say he's not better than Mustaine.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. So that one I'm gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's why he's not above them. I mean, below them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like if Megadeth just gets a better singer,
Okay, so
oh holy, they're like they're up there. It could be number one. They
Yeah.
could probably sell more albums and shit, whatever. Get more fans.
I'll save my take on that.
I don't know because like you said, does he? Metallica's first album was just Megadeth. And it's true because he was there. He helped influence.
He wrote everything. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Dude, but a singer is not gonna.
Yes,
change
it does.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
tell that to Motley Crue.
And where are they now?
What do you mean? Yeah, man.
That's what we.
They got a new singer that didn't do shit after that, dude.
No one cares about Motley
Who?
Crue.
Yeah, who the fuck
gives-
cares about
gives
Molly
shit
Crew
about
anymore?
Motley Crue.
Was-
Let them
was it-
stay in the LA gutters, fucking doing heroin.
There was a couple.
Who gives a
There was a,
fuck?
like, there's very few bands that are gonna like. Okay, let me get a better singer. Like, they're gonna do better. Like, for example, like.
Okay, so check it out. Van Halen.
Oh, there
They
you go.
went with Sammy Hagar for a couple albums, and he was a good replacement for fucking what's his name? Fucking Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave.
Yeah, that's what they called him.
Oh.
So he was not as good of a singer, but he had melody. You know, it was still Van Halen, even though he wasn't fucking Diamond Dave. I can't think of his last name right now, so I'm just gonna keep calling him
David Lee
Diamond
Roth.
Dave. There we go.
Quick every time I went blank.
Mr.
When you said-
Spandex.
When you said fucking Diamond Dave, like what the fuck it threw me off.
Yeah, that's what they called him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So whatever. A little known fact: after Sammy Hagar left, they had Nuno Bettencourt from fucking More Than Words,
Oh yeah.
and that fucking album sucked ass. It was so bad that they got. I think Sammy Hagar came back after that because they were like, nah, fuck that. We need somebody because this motherfucker ain't it. Fuck.
Yeah,
The-
Dean also.
the thing with saying better, man, it's like, okay, so Metallica sounds like Metallica because we know that sound.
Because like, yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you want it to have? Like more melodic tones? Like, do you really want a more melodic?
No, I don't
Metallica?
know. We just know Metallica sound. And it sounds fucking good.
Just sounds like yeah.
Yeah, and Megadeth.
Whoa.
Like I said, Megadeth has its own sound. It's cool. I get it.
I
Like,
really do.
but I just feel like if they could have a better, it needs a singer, man.
Yeah, I wonder.
But
I
that's what I'm thinking. Like, do you want a more melodic singer?
I don't know. Like if they could add a singer and then experiment with the fucking music they're making and what if it makes it work. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I can't say they need this kind of singer. I can't tell you that.
You want someone that can sing Sound of Silence?
No. No. Put Surge in Megadeth fucking song and back.
Oh shit! I would actually like to see that.
What'd you
Right?
say? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Put Surge in Megadeth band.
Nah. It wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't
It,
work. You
it
don't
doesn't
think?
work now. Not at all.
No.
Surge needs the melodies.
I want
And
to hear it.
who did you
I'm
have
saying
at
it's gonna
6,
sound
Poppy?
good.
You had Megadeth at 6.
Yeah, I made that.
And what did
That's
what?
my turn.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought you said
for
Megadeth.
6 for me, it's Slipknot.
Okay.
I like them.
Yeah.
They've I don't want to say failed, but I guess come short on some of their last albums.
All of their last albums.
Yeah, but yeah, they got the talent, man.
They.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with them. I guess.
I mean, once you get old, you kind of let go of all the anger.
Once you start selling whiskey,
Once you, once you're rich enough to own your own liquor company.
pretty much same thing where we have blackened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Whiskey in the jar.
The whiskey in the bottle.
or bottle.
It would be funny if every time you open it, it was like, yeah. Or boom.
It's gonna be expensive as bottle, man. Starts,
That means just like the gift card. The
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
Hallmark
yeah, yeah.
cards.
Like every time you pull the cork out, there's a speaker in the top of it,
Yeah.
and it's like a really shitty one.
Yeah.
what is one of those things called? The fucking gift cards that you open and it says something to you.
Talking gift card? I don't know.
I don't know.
The ones
Oh.
that used to have like this little play box that you would open and it'll start playing something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my number 6, I put System of a Down.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll save our opinions.
I guess here it comes. Everybody is different now. I think because these are just the top. It's the top 5, whatever. The
Yeah,
bottom.
it's just because of my top 5, I had to put them there,
Mhm.
So yeah, what did you have at number 5? Garbage.
I have Tool.
They stayed there.
Tool stayed there. The only reason is I didn't start listening to Tool until like the last couple of years. I know as Poppy brought it up, was like they started allowing their stuff to be streamed, so I started being able to listen to them more. And I listen to them a lot more than I listen to the other 5 bands.
Yeah.
They have really good music, and I can listen to an album beginning to end just to chill. Good music though. Like I'm kind of sad I was behind on them, but yeah.
Well, my number 5 is Slayer.
Yeah, they're for
yeah.
sure a top 5.
Yeah, I think they deserve to be higher than they were put. I think in the original one. Or, I don't know. They were number 4. Shit, I moved them down.
So for my number 5, I had Megadeth. And pretty much essentially the same reason Papi brought.
See.
I don't know if putting a singer would work though, because Dave
You know that
Mustaine is
sound.
their sound, yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Maybe-
like if Metallica changed singers. Like a good comparison for me is Alice in Chains. They got a new singer, and yeah, he does okay, but he's no Lane, Like if somebody as important as a singer or like a main, the thing about musicians is you can always replace a musician, but you can never replace the sound.
Yeah. It's like also like with the Hot Chili Peppers. Every time the guitarist leaves, I think their music
Sucks.
is not. How I'll go as far as sucks, but it's not great.
Yeah.
What's his name? John
Frusciante
No.
or some shit.
Yeah. I think he makes that band
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah, for sure.
They have the singer great and still got Flea and everybody there, but I don't know. I think he helps them get. It's a complete band. Makes them what they are.
Yeah, I agree with that. They sounded their best when he was with them.
Yep. Like when he left the first time, they brought what's his name, Dave Navarro.
Dave Navarro, yeah.
And I think they had somebody else too. Like they were still good, but man, when he came back, damn, that's the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, they're back, baby.
Yeah.
So what were we at? Number four? Four?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah, my number four is Slipknot. Actually, I'll put Slipknot over two only because I've listened to them a lot longer, and I actually do like their albums
yeah.
because
You really
they
like all their albums, all their
not
latest
all
stuff.
of them, not all of them. There is some albums that introduce new takes on it, like I believe it was the fourth album. I always forget it.
Subliminal verses?
Yeah, is that the one where wow, I'm blanking out on the song.
No, I don't think it's
Psychosocial?
Slim Dimble. I think that was the third one, no?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it was Snuff.
Well,
Snuff is from what album?
that song, yeah, I don't know. After Subliminal Verses, I kind of was like, this isn't the Slipknot that I know.
Snuff is from All Hope Is Gone.
All Hope Is Gone. Yeah, that was the one
That's
right
oh.
after.
Yeah, I like that album still. Like,
That was the case one, right? They opened like the flap or whatever booklet. No, I
that's
think
the that's the one with Psychosocial. So yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
because I remember buying it. That's why I knew it was in Subliminal Verses. Yeah, it's all hope is gone.
Yeah, that's Sulfur, Psychosocial, Dead Memories. So yeah. The thing about it, man, is just that I really like their music, man. I can jam out to them. Like even though most of the stuff is gonna be from the early albums,
Oh, yeah.
I still like some of their takes on some of the latest albums.
I don't know, man. Like that first album, I could listen to all of it from the beginning to the end. And their second one, somewhat. It's still, I think it's still solid, but then the third one, ooh. And the fourth one,
Yeah, the third one is where I was like, this is where we part ways, old friend.
yeah, I gave it one more shot.
So who did you have number four, puppy?
I have Pantera. Yes, because what we talked about earlier gets whipped. I like Pantera, but I think the other bands I prefer them more. But what's your fourth, Desi?
My fourth is Slayer.
You're
I
a
mean,
heavier guy.
they don't need an explanation. It's fucking
Yeah.
Slayer. It's fucking Slayer. Like I've seen Slayer like 3 times.
Damn.
It's fucking well. They play with fucking everyone. They're fucking Slayer. What
True.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's true.
I saw
No.
them with
Everyone plays with Slayer.
yeah,
Oh,
the other way around. Yeah, you're right. Because Lamb of God opened for, or no, Children of Bodom opened for them, and Lamb of God played right after Children of Bodom, and then Mastodon played, and then Slayer. It was a pretty fucking good show.
Top three now.
So yeah,
Top three, yeah. So I actually have Pantera as my top three. Only because I can listen to their fucking music and not get tired of it, man. Just as a beginning point. I know we talked about it on the last time that I was here. Like, we went through the albums and there wasn't,
there's no bad one.
yeah, like there wasn't a one that was lacking, like, a jam or whatnot.
Yeah.
But to make a point, what we said earlier, you you can't replace sound. And
Yeah,
I think Pantera is an example. Maybe one of the few exceptions. You cannot replace that sound. Like, it's like, what was it? Hell yeah! How successful were they?
oh, they were
I've-
probably. In all reality, I want to say they got bigger than Pantera ever did.
But then again, Pantera got cut short.
Yeah,
Only cut short, different time.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I
also
would
different
I think Pantera's an example where, like, sometimes that sound cannot be replaced. But that's my opinion.
yeah. Like for me, I fucking hated Hell Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't like it for shit, dude.
Nah,
So
they can that every fucking album, every song can eat my ass. And when they do it, they better say hell yeah.
After they're done, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Who did you have at number 3, puppy?
System of a Down. Whatever. To me, I prefer System over Pantera. And I know I love Pantera. I like Pantera, but
You like Pantera, you don't love Pantera.
yeah, I love System of a Down more. I do, man. I like Surge and everything. Their whole sound of it, man. I think to me it's like that's the Toxicity album. I think it's fucking
It's
great,
a
man.
great album.
It's
Even their
fucking great.
first album. Their first album
Yeah,
is amazing.
it is, but I think Toxicity is like
That's where they refined their sound. Yeah,
yeah, because the first one is raw, and this one
yeah,
it's just like complete. Like it's I don't know, like you said, it is refined more.
yeah. They found out what they wanted to do, and they won't. That album is full of fucking bangers.
Yep.
Like I was telling you guys earlier, um, I was with my girlfriend. She was getting a tattoo from a friend of mine. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to him. If you're in the Laredo area and you're looking to get some ink, go to fucking Too Far Gone and look for Ghost. Tell him Desi sent you. Fucking, he put on while he was working, he put on a System of a Down playlist, and it was, I mean, we were there for several hours, and for pretty much the entire time, I found myself singing every song that played, and like a lot of the songs were not what you would consider a single, like they were like just the tracks that came along the albums, and like I said, I was singing along to it. I knew pretty much every word of every song for almost 2 hours. Like I never realized how awesome System of a Down is. It took me driving home to realize, like, fuck, I was fucking jamming. So yeah, fucking, I, I agree. System of a Down is one of those bands that deserves recognition. Sucks that they kind of broke up or whatever, but I mean it happens.
They're in what's it called? They're separated for now,
Hiatus.
or whatever. When they came back, they did what, like
They did a
four
couple
songs.
tracks, yeah.
They're
But
like, hey,
still,
we need money. Let's go ahead
No,
and
they
get back
were doing
together.
it for,
no, for a cause, for their
yeah.
country,
Yeah.
for where they're from. So yeah,
Oh, nice.
and they got fucking with it. They got death threats for it. Damn, it's fucking crazy, man.
So what?
Fucking
We're at
weird.
number 3, right?
We're at number 2 now.
Oh,
No,
I
he
didn't
hasn't
do mine.
said. He,
Oh, yeah,
oh,
so
So in between talking about him, I switched my 3 and 2. So now I have at number 3 Slipknot,
wow.
and yeah, I mean Slipknot is probably one of the most famous metal bands ever now. You know, fucking, they've made it as big as you can get. They've got fucking Grammys and shit. Uh, if you put that Slipknot S on anything, it'll sell. But
yep, I'm 2 bottles in.
for me, their music fell off. After Subliminal Verses, I was like, I can see where this is going. They're turning into
But
Stone
that's the thing.
Sour.
If you're not listening to it right now, how you put them in your top three?
Just because where they were with the first 4 albums.
Yeah, but still, man.
Because
I don't know.
they went from having a different singer that wasn't Corey. No one ever talks about Anders, whatever.
Like the original guy?
Yeah. That album, Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, is
Yeah.
really good. But he realized with the music that he was making with them that they would never go anywhere. So he kind of bailed on the band because he knew it wasn't going to be successful. And I mean, props to him, but I mean, he fucked up. Motherfucker could be rich right now. So yeah, I loved all those fucking albums, and everything after that can kind of kiss my ass. I don't really care. I'm putting them up there just because of their Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, Slipknot, the Numbers album, whatever you want to call it, Iowa, and Subliminal Verses had some good songs, but I didn't like where they were going from there. So I'm gonna give that one the last Desi Nod, you know.
I say the one after the one's better than that one, but
Uh,
it still is not as good as
for me,
Cielo.
it wasn't as good, but there's a video that I saw. Like I didn't really listen to All Hope Is Gone, but there's a video of Mick Thompson laying down guitar tracks, and that motherfucker, dude, he can fucking riff, dude. Uh, he's a monster guitar player. He doesn't get enough credit, and that's because Slipknot is so fucking huge of a band. Like, you kind of lose track that there's 9 guys. But yeah, dude, there's a video. I think it's literally just called like Mick Thompson laying tracks for All Hope Is Gone, and he's just fucking. His guitar sounds like a fucking chainsaw, dude. He's
Is
ripping
he
that shit.
Meshuggah now?
The what?
He sound like Meshuggah now?
Almost. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my 3 is Slipknot.
So we're going to number 2. So my number 2, it's a love-hate thing. System of a Down, man. So the thing with System, for me, I don't listen to them often. But when you listen to one song, you jam to it,
Yeah,
and it makes you want to listen to a little bit more.
yeah, for sure.
And I think like it happened to us recently. What was it, like 2 months ago? You showed us Aerials with Amon
Oh,
Ra.
Amon Amarth?
Yeah, Amon Amarth. And I went back and I listened to the Toxicity album, man. Like I'm just like fuck.
It's
like
a great album.
yeah, like it's not something that I will say like I'm gonna play System, but when you get the itch, you go through a couple of albums, so you go through the soundtrack multiple times, the album multiple times, so
Yeah.
you just play and you recognize the music. So again, I love it because they're fucking popular, man. Who like,
They deserve it.
but they deserve it. Like it's nothing bad, and I mean Serge's voice is fucking unique.
Yeah.
I even like the work he did on his own, right? Like what was it? Empty Walls, I believe.
Yeah,
I
that
really like
that
that song.
that's I've only heard that song, and that song is really good. That sounds
That
like a
one is
Slipknot. That sounds like a System song.
yeah, and he has another song in that same one, like Empty Walls, and another song from that album were really good. But again, that's my number 2, and again, it's kind of like a love hate thing, right? So
Well, my number 2 is Tool. Do I need to say more?
No, you don't.
as expected.
For me, my number 2,
It
just
should actually be number 1, but okay.
God damn it, Bobby.
Like, shut the
You
fuck
should
up.
have done it just to put something.
I know I was gonna do it, but
so
I didn't want to debate him for like an hour.
hey, it's your opinion. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Like, yeah, we give each other shit or whatever. I wanted to put Tool at 10 just to do it, but I couldn't even do that. Like, I couldn't disrespect Tool like that, you know? My number 2 is Pantera. I just straight up, I can't not put him at least top 5. And I like Pantera more than I like Slayer and Megadeth. So
Number 1, I guess obviously we all agree is Metallica.
yeah, we all agree it's Metallica. They're the Beatles of metal. The fuck?
Yeah. But you know what? Surprise who's not here? Who didn't make it in the top 10? I don't know if you think they deserve to be in the top 10. Ozzy Osbourne. Or is it because it's American metal?
Yeah. Well, the list was American metal.
Oh, that's true.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just American.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah. No wonder.
Do you consider System of a Down American? I guess they're
Well,
from here.
they're American. Yeah. I mean, they formed in America. They're from Armenia, you know, or their heritage at least. But yeah,
I mean, Metallica. What was it? Every single list that we found, Metallica was first. Where we were trying to search for the other articles. It was just they have They have a couple of albums, right? They can't all be winners, but
Yeah.
whenever they mess up, they come back with something that is solid.
Fucking, I never listened to anything after Saint Anger. Because, I mean, honestly, I liked Saint Anger. I thought it was refreshing because it wasn't just more lame Metallica bullshit, you know? They tried something different and it didn't work. But, like, everyone's like, oh, fucking Lars is the worst drummer. He needs to fucking tighten up his snare. Oh, his fucking snare makes me want to kill myself. Like, if you're getting that wound up, hold on. If you're getting that wound up about how unwound his snare sound is, like, fucking grow up. These guys have done everything. They've reached the pinnacle of a career. Like, let them fuck around. If it sucks, it sucks. But, I mean, they're still fucking Metallica. At least they're not.
Oh, dude, I was telling that to Garbage. You know who didn't make it in the top 20, but that band did? Deftones. Unless they don't consider Deftones metal.
Nah, they're probably not considered metal. They're probably like alternative or some stupid shit.
There's too many genres out there. Like,
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't.
But Garbage made a point. They won the best metal album of the year. And how can I consider them metal? They gave them that fucking award for it.
it was a shitty year, dude.
Well, I mean, how many metal albums were released that year? Think about that.
I don't know.
I mean, if there's only 20 albums released in the metal genre, how can you like there if there's no competition, how do you compete? You know, if everyone is either too busy touring or taking some time off, like that's the perfect time to release an album. You know, when the market's not saturated with every fucking band putting out an album.
But you saw who won a Grammy for best metal album?
Who won
best metal band?
Baby
Body
Metal.
Count.
Body Count?
Body Count.
No way.
Yeah, man.
For what album? They have a new album out?
Yeah, remember we were talking about it a while back?
I do not, to be honest.
That they busted out a new album.
No shit. Oh, yeah. I'm remembering it now. Yeah, they did the quarantine video for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. At least it's not Jethro Tull. Oh,
So
man.
Ice-T was all happy that he fucking won a Grammy for best metal band.
Hold on, now I gotta know. Has Ice-T won a Grammy for hip hop?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he has. He has to, right? For New York Hustler?
Let's see. I typed in. Oh yeah, for sure. Rap performance by a duo or group back on the block, I guess. Let's click that.
You also have rap solo performance in
New
Jack
Jack
Hustler.
Hustler.
Jack Hustler told you, man. I had to.
No, but that was a nominee. He didn't win.
Oh, he didn't win?
Yeah,
Nope.
he's only won one, and that's for Back on the Block.
Yeah.
And 2011. What the fuck? Wait, hold on.
The fuck did he do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on,
man.
I'm trying to see what the fuck it was. Shit. Ice-T.
No, man.
He's never won one as a rapper.
He's won one. What the fuck was it for? God. Fuck.
2020.
I'm trying. Well, yeah, that's for Body Count, I guess.
That's for Body Count.
Let's see. Grammy Awards.
No, yeah, he did it.
So yeah, he won for best rap performance or duo, and the song was Back on the Block. But I don't know what duo or group that's for. What the fuck song is Back on the Block from? Yeah, he won. Oh, Image Awards. Get the fuck out of here. He won for Black Hoodie and Bum Rush 2018. Yep. Oh no, that's a nominee. Yeah, but Best Metal Performance Bum Rush 2021. Interesting. So it's taken him 20 years, 30 years to win a Grammy, and it's in metal. That's funny. Hey, what a career, dude. Ice-T's a motherfucker, dude. Respect.
Fuck yeah.
Respect, dude.
And,
Triple threat.
and if you know, right? For the intro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't know, man. Bunch of that stuff is just weird. It's because that's the thing, man. Like, right? Like, it goes back to the full conversation that we were having. It's like the whole thing with metal or rock in general, right? So many genres, but rap has just one genre. So I don't even know if that's a downside or an upside.
Actually, no, because isn't rap and hip hop two different things?
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
it
They
is.
are. Hip-hop is like... Hip-hop can have more R&B influences or like pop. Rap is just straight up rap.
Okay, so they have two versus the how many do we have?
The what?
They have two versus how many does rock have?
I mean,
Categories.
there's a lot of different hip-hop genres also.
But does it really separate into that? Like for us, is what?
Yeah, well, there's like trap, there's fucking
The
crunk,
mumble.
there's
The
mumble rap.
that's true.
Yeah, I mean i- if there's a genre of music, there's 100,000 subgenres. You know. But yeah,
Yes, that's
there's rap metal.
That's true.
Ice-T, motherfucker. But yeah, I guess with this little lull in the conversation, I need to re-up my drink, and we have a new sponsor today, and I'm excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna roll the ad, and we'll be right back after that. So don't skip ahead. They help us keep the lights on, you know. So
They'll keep something up.
So, with that being said, let's hear it for our new sponsors. Rich and Rare.
a recipe coming all the way from the Villa Antigua, handed down generation to generation.
This chorizo is so juicy, it'll end up running down your chin.
You'll be hooked from the first taste, all the way till the last drop.
Some have described it as finger licking good, but this chorizo is so good, it's finger sucking good.
O como decía mi abuelita, tan jugoso que lo vas a mamar sin parar.
Get it today. El chorizo de papicitos.
Pero cuidado con el chorizo. Might need it for later.
And we're back. So yeah, that was a spot for our new sponsor, El Chorizo de Papicitos. At this point of the game, we're not too proud to take on any sponsor. So whoever's willing to hook it up, we're willing to whore it out. Fuck, it took me too long to find the button. But yeah, fucking... in the interim, we were just discussing Grammys because of Ice-T, and Garbage found out who... go ahead and just lay this out for us.
So, according to what the Grammys website is, the best rock song this past year was Stay High by Brittany Howard. Who the fuck is that? I have no idea. So obviously we got curious. We listened to that shit, and like the first 20 seconds.
Well, I mean,
before...
it took like almost a minute for fucking anything to happen, because they're super artsy and they're gonna make an artistic music video that takes too fucking long to start, and So I scrolled through it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna listen to a minute of fucking filler. Uh, so yeah, as soon as I skipped into uh, the vocalist, I immediately recognized that it was not even rock. It was almost like borderline fucking R&B, soul. If you even want to try to reach, you could call it almost the blues, but not even. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was telling Garbage on for sure. Man, it was like somewhat bluish, I guess. But not even, but like you said, it's a reach.
yeah.
But it's not rock.
Yeah, for sure it's not rock.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. It's soul. It's not rock. Like, how is it that it's not used to the rock that we are? So actually, I started looking deeper, and I'm like, okay, if this is the best song, like, who the fuck was it competing against? People, I get other names that I have no idea who the fuck they are. Some
Yeah, one of the
Kyoto.
other. Yeah, I didn't know that. I think she's a new artist, or he, she, it, by
Question mark?
Yeah, what should we say nowadays?
They works.
They? It's only one. No, que la chingada. Like,
It's a 1%.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if it's one person, you can call them they.
how dare you assume my quantity? Like, get the
Yes.
fuck out, like,
That's numberist.
Quantities. That's gonna be a thing now.
come on, man. Everything's becoming an insult.
Fuck, where's my button?
Yeah,
Where's my button?
I do not know who you think you are, but you need to get the manager right now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't recognize half of these people. Like Lost in Yesterday, not Shamika. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Say right now.
Better watch what you're saying, boy.
But dude, like, no way. Like, so this was the funny thing. We started going down the list of
The categories, the genre.
categories, right? And I was talking shit about how rock has a bunch of different categories. We're down to two. So everybody gets lumped into rock or metal. But then now rap is getting separated into everything. Like, we saw, what the hell did we saw? Obviously, it's rap, hip hop, and R&B, traditional.
Well, R&B
But
is
then
R&B's not rap or hip hop.
it's in there.
It's in there.
It's somewhere around there. Same artists, just different style. But then I started seeing progressive rap.
The fuck?
Yeah, keep on going down the list, man. You are seeing best
Rap.
melodic rap. I'm sorry, progressive R&B album. They started putting obviously best trap.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, like, what the fuck is this? Like, now it's the opposite way. Like, there's so much rap, hip hop, R&B out there that they need to start separating the categories. Like,
Yeah.
now we're down to two. We're the minority. We're now the minority.
Yeah, rock is dead.
Yeah.
It's so dead that they're putting soul in rock.
Wow. Oh yeah, but jazz has its own category.
Yeah,
Latin
'cause
jazz has its own category.
nobody fucks with jazz.
Hey, it's in the page, bro. Like, I'm looking at it. Best country, obviously, that has to be there. Best new age album, because they need to have their category. Best improvised jazz solo.
What the fuck?
Jazz has a lot of categories.
Best jazz vocal album.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, best jazz instrumental album. Best jazz ensemble. I'm sorry, best large jazz.
Large jazz?
Best large jazz ensemble album.
Does that mean fat bitches?
I have. No.
Oh shit!
Nah, I don't know you, man. Best Latin jazz.
Latinx jazz.
I'm sorry. Best Latinx jazz.
Get it correct.
Gospel.
Yeah, gospels, and it's been a thing forever.
Okay, so they have best gospel performance or song, and then they have their own category for best contemporary Christian music performance song. Best gospel album, obviously. Best contemporary Christian music album. Best roots gospel album. So you see, they even have multiple. Like, get the fuck out.
They have more tools in that one? What did you say?
Like more categories.
They're in
More
Roots
categories.
Gospel.
Best
Damn.
Roots gospel album. Now they have best Latin pop or like.
Latinx.
No, I'm not gonna say Latinx. What
I
am I
know.
doing? Insulting myself? Like what the fuck, dude?
I feel oppressed because you're not giving me the right label.
What, are you gonna say Speedy Gonzalez is racist too?
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, no, Speedy Gonzalez was the good one.
Yeah.
The one that I don't like is fucking Slowpoke, his cousin.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that one.
I don't know, Speedy. I want to go to the cantina. He's always drunk. I saw a clip the other day where he's just fucking carrying a gun and he shoots somebody all badass, and then he goes
So
to the cantina again and he gets fucked up. Slowpoke is the racist one.
okay.
Speedy's the fucking one that he's energetic, he's positive, he has a can-do attitude. He
So
he shows
this is my thing with that, man. If a cartoon is so racist, wouldn't the country that it's being racist against cancel it? Because Speedy Gonzalez is still playing across, man.
I don't know.
Like that's just fucking weird. But like I mean, what would think, right? But dude, like this is not even like. You know what? I'm actually curious now, since metal has its own category, or one of two categories. Like, who got it the last couple of years?
I think 2-1 at Esther.
Of course. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see category archive. So obviously we know Bum Rush got it, or I'm sorry, Body Count got it this year.
Bummers.
Last year was Tool, yeah, of course. Year before that was High on Fire.
Oh, High on Fire? Really? They're getting Grammy nominated?
No, they won.
Oh, no shit. Props to them.
They won. Mastodon 2017.
Yeah, I can see that. What was the name of that album?
Sultan's Curse.
Okay, yeah, that one. That one, fucking... One of the members' wives, like, had fucking severe cancer when they were recording it, so, like, I think that album meant, like, extra. I'm not sure if she died or not, so don't hold my feet to the flame on that one, but still, like, a fucking respect to that dude. Like, instead of worrying about your wife or whatever, motherfuckers, doing his obligation to the record company and still putting out a really good album.
Interesting. So let's see. That was 2017. Megadeth was before. Ghost. Get the fuck out. Tenacious D.
I still say, how is Ghost metal? They're not metal.
They started off as hard rock, but now they're just kind of like...
They sound more like fucking, what's that emo band? The Black Parade? What's his name? What's their name?
My Chemical.
Chemical Romance.
Yeah, yes.
Nah.
Hey man, if Brittany Howard is rock,
That makes it
That's a good point. Yeah.
That
No,
makes them
Ghost
metal.
could be metal.
It's more. I think it's more about their imagery and their like lyrical content that makes them metal, or people consider them more metal. You know.
Yeah, it's like also like Kiss. Like they look like a badass
Yeah, well,
metal
I mean,
band, but when they sing, it's rock, hard rock.
The lead singer's a satanic pope. What the fuck?
Yeah.
no.
Like they have a cool visual, and yeah, they're like arena rock, if anything.
But then the guy starts dancing in the video, and like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like I like a couple Ghost tracks, but I mean, I'm not buying tickets to go see them live or anything, you know.
That's right, Red Dragon.
Leave the MRI alone.
Okay. Who's more metal than
God
Ghost or
damn it,
Tenacious
Bobby.
D?
Tenacious D.
They're harder, dude.
Yeah, they are. Hands down.
Well, Tenacious D got the year before.
I didn't
Black
even know they
Sabbath-
were still making albums. Goddamn.
Yeah, neither did I. So I'm not surprised right now. We had Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Metallica,
How the hell, when
Slayer.
the 80s came back, or what the fuck?
But this, I'm going year by year, dude.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
know,
already
but
on.
in the last
We're
decade, it was all 80s bands that got Grammys.
this
What the
is
fuck?
we're already at 2008.
Oh shit.
Like every single year was there because we saw. So, for example, this year was the one that we talked about. Last year was Tool, and then pretty much after that it was High on Fire. 18, 17 was
On
Mastodon,
fire. That's badass.
Megadeth 16, Ghost 15, Tenacious D 14, Black Sabbath 13, Iron Maiden 10. So there's a skip there in between. Did they not have the Grammys for rock for 3 years, or what the fuck? Oh, they don't have it on record, I'm guessing. And then Priest 09, Metallica 08, Slayer and Slayer 2 years back to back.
Damn.
And they're
Two,
not top 5.
two, 2006 and 2007 with Final Six and Eyes of the Insane.
Eyes of the
Slipknot, before I forget. Motorhead. Metallica again.
Rest in peace, Lemmy.
Korn. Tool
Corn.
again.
For what song did Corn?
Here to Stay.
Wow, that was a while back.
2002.
Yeah, that was a.
And-
I think that was their last great album. Or not great, but solid.
You didn't like fuck, what the hell was the name of that one? What album was that one from? Does it say?
I'm
I think,
checking.
I think it's self-titled.
What was the name of the song?
Here to Stay.
I think it's self-titled.
Untouchables.
Or Untouchable. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was probably their last great album. Take a Look in the Mirror was okay, but once they lost Head, I was like, they don't have that
I think they lost the drummer first, no?
Well, yeah, he left a while back. He fucked up some tendons in his hand or some bullshit.
Damn.
It's pretty common for drummers. But fucking yeah. Once they lost Head, I thought they lost that heaviness that they used to have.
Dude, this is back in 02, man. What the fuck? And then Tool again, 01. And then finally Deftones.
For what album?
Yeah.
Elite.
Elite.
2000s.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
but this is all just crazy, dude. Like, I don't even want to look at rock. Fuck that. Like, if they consider that rock, I don't want to know what else they consider rock.
holy shit, fucking choppers flying by right now. I don't know if it'll come out in the recording, but they looking for somebody.
Just flash your
for you.
lights.
Good luck, motherfucker.
They're tracking down your unknown signal from a 90s laptop.
From the Mexican radio that I got pointed.
Oh, yeah.
That pirate radio shit.
They see we don't hear crickets. Not yet.
No, not yet.
They're looking for that chorizo.
Oh.
Oye, pero cuidado. Cuidado con el chorizo. I need that for
my
later.
God.
But yeah, fucking. I mean, since we've been talking about music, pretty much this entire episode, I showed you guys some shit that I stumbled across a couple days ago, maybe the day before yesterday, I want to say. And if you guys want to check it out, I highly recommend it. Super different, this band, even though they're kind of more of the same thing. They have just enough of something different to make it kind of fresh, refreshing. Now, when I looked them up after I randomly fucking got recommended a video, shout out to Google, not a sponsor.
He be like, shut the fuck up.
But the recommended video that I watched just because was from a group called Rivers of Nile, and Rivers of Nile is spelled kind of different. It's Nihil. and the video that was recommended was the official video of Where Owls Know My Name. And it kind of started off slow for me, but then it fucking really developed, and fucking halfway
But
through the song I was like, I fuck with this. This is some good shit. This is what daddy needs, you know?
yeah, but I recommend to hear The Secret Life.
The
The
silent life.
Silent Life. Yeah. I think that one's way better than the other one.
Yeah, so when I saw this video Where Owls Know My Name, the official video, I looked them up, and Wikipedia had them posted as technical death metal, and I was like, that's not what the fuck I just listened to. So I went back and I looked at another video from them, and it's the official video for The Silent Life. And oh yeah, they're super technical, right? Um, but again, they have that little flair of something different, and I really like it. So I looked it up, and some shit that might trip you out. I know when I read it, I was like, "What the fuck? That's fucking crazy," but that's cool. The lead singer is almost completely deaf in both ears.
What, really?
Yeah. Now he's not a like fucking how do he's not like a singer, right? He's a vocalist in a metal band. So I mean, take that with a grain of salt. He's not gonna wow you with his pipes, you know, but he fits the band. And then knowing on top of that that he's almost completely fully deaf in both ears, like even more props to this fucking guy. It's really hard. I can only imagine how hard it is to make music without being able to hear it at its full capacity, you know? So, like, the reason why I respect Beethoven so much is not because he made amazing fucking music. It's because he made amazing fucking music and he was completely deaf. That just trips me out. Like, being fully capable of all my senses, and I make like the most generic music possible. And there's fucking people out there that have crazy disabilities, and they're killing it, dude. Like that made me feel good to find out that, you know, because like it made me feel more justified that I like them. That respect to that guy, that little man.
Yeah, dude, it's different. I like it when they bust out the saxophone.
Oh, you killed it.
Oh,
You weren't
yeah.
supposed to. You spoil. Okay, so they have a fucking crazy good saxophone player.
I mean, what if people don't want to wait? Nowadays
I
how no one
mean,
has patience.
yeah, but I mean that's the whole point of stumbling across shit that you didn't know. Right?
Hey man, maybe they'll get nominated for Grammys like in 2 years with the next album. They'll be the only band in that genre and they'll win.
I don't know if extreme metal is a Grammy genre.
Nah, I mean, from what we saw earlier, I mean, now
Maybe
we have
they can.
Menard.
Maybe they can win the Hard Rock next year. Or no, even better. Maybe they'll win the, what was it, Freeform Jazz or some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Because of the saxophone player. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how Grammy nominations work, but
Apparently, you don't have to know shit about music to vote.
apparently the people that do vote on it don't know shit about music.
That's just weird, man. But the one thing I did enjoy, though, again, for those of you guys that are still here, haven't listened to it, um, was the backup vocals as well. Like
The bass player,
was that the bass player, the one that was actually also able to,
the dude with the beard or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually don't. Well, you do see it. But I just wasn't expecting it. I'm like, okay, you can do the voice, you can sing,
Yeah,
and
he
then
can sing and growl.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then on top of that, the other guy was growling too, and I'm like, okay, so
Yeah.
we have different takes. Interesting.
Yeah.
I just
That
like
and
the
like,
I just like the big guy on the saxophone.
dude, he rips. Dude. He fucking
Yeah.
rips it too.
He was the one like danced. I mean, danced. He was the one dressed like the most presentable. Everybody else was
He
just
was in like in a suit or some shit. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy. It takes kind of some balls to try some shit like that. Like who puts saxophone in technical death metal?
You guys ever seen Jack Black perform the saxophone boom?
The saxophone boom?
Yeah, he plays like a toy saxophone.
Oh, the saxophone?
No, saxa boom. I think that's what I don't know. It's called something like that, but it's a toy.
Is it the one he's just clowning around?
The thing that's like.
Yes. I don't know. He plays a song with it. I don't know. Maybe it's just he pressed a button and it fucking just plays. Who knows, right? I don't know. He's fucking around or actually playing the song.
Does it
That's a,
does it
but
look
that
like a music note?
looks like a saxophone. It's like I think it's like yellow.
Is it like a little ball and then it has like a real thin like spout, if you want to call it that, like a
No,
neck maybe?
it's a shape of a saxophone,
Oh,
but it looks like it's a toy.
here,
I don't know.
let me look up the video.
Yeah. You have to see the video. No, I see that big guy in that death metal band. I assume he's gonna be all like Jack Black playing that.
Oh,
I don't know.
just fucking around. Oh, a
Yes, dude.
saxoboom? Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays it with the Roots. Oh, he plays it with Tenacious D also. No shit. Yeah, that's completely a toy, but it's one of those music toys where like you get kids to get into music with it.
Yeah, he's just because he's a huge guy. He makes the saxophone look like a toy.
Because it is a toy. Oh, the big dude.
Big
Yeah.
dude in the death metal band.
The saxophone player in that death metal band. That sounds so crazy.
Right? And I don't know. It looks small, like a fucking toy, but he fucking rips it, man. Like guy
For
plays.
real. He's probably fucking like 6'5" and fucking
He's like 300
400
pounds.
pounds. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
He's a
Three
big boy. He,
plus.
he a big boy.
Big boy.
That's a big boy. But yeah, I thought they were fucking different, and it come to find out that they're not even like a new group.
I
The
know.
shit that I was looking up was like 3 years old already.
But they've been older than that. I was looking at it right now. The Wikipedia, like they've been around like 2012.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. It's amazing on what's out there. It's just you
You
gotta
gotta
find
look for
it.
it.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
They only have 3 albums. I'm gonna listen to them later on.
Yeah,
Check.
I saved them in my uh watch later tab, I guess, in YouTube. But yeah, when I saw them, I was like, oh man, I gotta fucking tell the boys. Like, I can't not bring this up. So yeah, if you guys have any music recommendations, leave a comment.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We'll check them out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always down for finding new music. So
It doesn't
fuck
have
yeah.
to be raw. It could be anything.
Yeah,
Just,
it doesn't have to be metal or rock or anything. It could be just something stupid that you think is interesting or funny or
like the clown jazz band with them. The
oh,
clowns.
the group Clown. They make clowncore.
Yeah, there you go.
That's kind of what the saxophone reminded me of. God damn, is somebody flying?
You can hear him now.
Oh yeah.
Is there a fucking Cessna flying over? Or not? That's bigger than a Cessna. Fuck. Are they dropping fucking cocaine kilos? What the fuck?
Quick, man, go get some.
Shh. I'll be right back.
Got him!
Imagine you just hear tick, 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 me running away.
I got it, guys.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I got one! I got one! But yeah, fucking
They're drinking that. What is that? Rare dog, blue dog.
Oh, the bird dog.
Bird dog.
Is it flavored?
Yeah, it's a blueberry, but it tastes like grape soda.
Ooh, what are you drinking it with? Sprite?
No, it's Pepsi.
Ew.
Hey man, yeah, you know I only could drink Pepsi.
All I wanted is a Pepsi, just one Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. All I wanted was a Pepsi.
Be like, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I be
Fuck.
Garbage, did you see that video that I sent you? With Patrice and all that.
Hello.
I have no idea, dude. I'm tripping out.
Damn.
Okay.
Probably check it out.
What was it? Fucking.
The tough crowd.
Yeah, Tough Crowd. God damn it! I always forget the name of that show. Yeah, fucking. Colin Quinn's Tough Crowd aired in like the early 2000s on Comedy Central. And fucking nobody saw it because fucking nobody saw it, I guess, you know.
Cause they have big names and they weren't big names.
I mean, the people he had on that show were big names though.
well, some were, but some like I guess if you weren't a comedy fan, you didn't know.
Yeah,
them.
you didn't know. Yeah, and the one that you sent was a good one. Ralphie May,
Yeah.
Jeff Ross, Greg Giraldo, and Patrice O'Neill. What the fuck? That if there was a top 10 comedians for me, all of those dudes are on it. Easily.
I haven't
Yeah,
I haven't seen Ralphie in a while, man.
Ralphie May is funny as fuck.
I always like the finger banging. I gotta bring finger banging back.
Yeah, you got the slot, or what is it? The coin slot. You got the cigarette machine. No, the joke that I like is like he finally made some money and he hires a Mexican cleaning lady. He's like, "Oh, the Mexicans clean so good. Oh, you walk into a room and smell so goddamn good. So like you're like walking in, what is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's fabuloso." And he's like, "Oh, that fabuloso. Oh, that shit's so good."
You tell that wait, I'll say wait. I think it's the same one where you like when you were moving, like when they end up cleaning the house because you're moving. You're like, are we leaving? This house looks pretty good.
Yeah.
they clean it so well. You're like,
Yeah.
why are we moving? And not only that, they packed their truck like a upside down pyramid. Like what the fuck?
He's got some good shit, man.
He does, man.
But I just go like seven. I haven't seen any, or maybe I just haven't kept up with him. But I haven't seen anything recent from him though.
Oh, Ralphie
Wait,
May's
he-
dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he passed away, man.
He passed away, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
dude.
Yes,
Like 6 years ago or something like that.
it was before Patrice, no? He passed away.
No, Patrice died first.
Oh, he died first. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Man, fucking. If Patrice wasn't Patrice, he'd be Dave Chappelle level famous.
Yeah. He just didn't give a shit.
At all. The intro of that show, Colin Quinn introduces Patrice O'Neill. He's like, and just fresh in from California, burning the last bridges in the industry that he has.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Just didn't give a shit.
that's what he was known for. He's Mount Rushmore, Patrice O'Neill. Like one of the goats. If I were to say top 3 or top 5, Carlin, or no, here. Okay, Carlin, Pryor, Bill Hicks, Dave Chappelle, and Patrice. For me, top 5.
I think I just switch.
It doesn't have to be in any order. Just
Okay.
top 5.
Yeah, it's probably about the same for me. Cause I love Bill Hicks. Pryor's fucking awesome. Carlin. I was listening to Carlin today at work. My coworker put it on. He was putting up like stand-ups. Like, hey, dude, put some George Carlin. I heard him in a while. But did you guys ever see that video that Chappelle put? The
Which one?
latest video where he's like, I don't know, like thanking the people and kind of like priding himself what he did to get his show back.
Was it when he got like a lifetime achievement or some shit?
No, not it's just him. He came out like to the crowd. You know, he's been making those videos. He just goes out to the
Yeah,
crowd
he
and
does just random
it
shows. Yeah.
yeah, but not even a show. He just talks.
Yeah.
He's not trying to make.
He just goes out and talks to people and shit.
Yeah, and he talked about the latest shit. You know how they gave him the show back to him and all that shit. And I was watching another podcast. What's his name? Andrew. Remember the guy? The fucking. I
Oh,
don't miss him.
the guy.
Yeah, the guy. Andrew. What's his name? Andrew with the. Is it Andrew?
I don't know who you're talking about, man.
Uh, You know that guy we're talking about with Carlton that he was on YouTube.
Oh, fucking Andrew Schultz
Yeah,
or
Andrew Schultz.
Schultz.
Yeah, I was watching him and he was commenting on that and the what Chappelle did. Like he was like, man, if Patrice was around, he would probably told him off because he's kind of like, yeah, it's great for Chappelle what he did. You know, got his show back, but you know, you didn't have to go to that extent. And if Patrice was around, he would have fucking stopped him. Like, you know, you won. What else do you want?
Yeah.
Like it is like when I saw it on the YouTube, I was like, okay, well, what is he gonna say now? Because I know he's not doing his shows on YouTube, whatever. And then I like, really, Chappelle? Like, I know we all know you're the shit, but you have to,
You gotta
like,
gloat about it.
yeah, in a way, he did, right? I'm like when I first heard about the whole Comedy Central and him, I thought Comedy Central screwed him over, like. You know, like I don't know, like took his money or just screwed him over the contract. But
Yeah.
when more shit came out, like he signed the contract
Yeah, and he bounced.
and he bounced, so
Yeah.
it was on him, and he's complaining that, well, like how Comedy Central don't give him no money, or he wanted more because it was so popular.
Yeah,
But
he was.
but that's like on everybody who first starts off. They blew up. They're not gonna get all of it because I'm pretty sure they signed for little because Comedy Central or him didn't know they were gonna become that famous.
Yeah.
And yet again, I think like they were saying also without Comedy Central, Chappelle would not be.
Wouldn't be who he is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was still famous, but not a lot of people knew him
Yeah.
through his other stand-ups, unless you're, like I said, you're a comedy fan, right? Like Kill Him Softly and the other ones, like they're
Kill 'Em.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, killing him softly.
But
Fucking.
but Chappelle show, literally everybody knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that blew him up.
Yeah, and I was seeing some other YouTube. This other guy was interviewing some comedian, and he was like kind of saying the same thing, like okay, we understand what you went through, Chappelle, but why do you have to be like that? Like you sign a contract,
Yeah.
and the comedian goes, no, that's his money, his name. Like he deserves to have more money and own it. And the guy's, no, man. It's like
That's
it's like,
business, dude. That's how.
yeah.
That's,
He goes, that's what he said. Like as a business, that's on him. Like, hey, man, like, we're giving you a fucking chance.
yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're
Well, yeah.
saying-
Well, Comedy Central was taking on the risk, fucking doing his shit.
and I love what this guy said. It's like, okay, if it's about the money and his name, so will he give some of that money to Charlie Murphy? Because we all know, well, Charlie Murphy stories, that shit ain't
Yeah.
much. Like he has good skits without it, but who remembers? Everybody remembers us Charlie Murphy ones. Like the other ones, we kind of remember, but everybody quotes Charlie Murphy. So Rick James, the Prince, and
Prince.
all the. Like, would he give him money? Like, should like, boy, obviously Charlie Murphy is dead, right?
Yeah.
But doesn't Charlie Murphy have a say then? Like, Charlie Murphy will be in the spot of Chappelle. Well, Chappelle was in fucking Comedy Central.
Well, yeah. Well, when Chappelle bailed, Charlie Murphy and Ashley Larry. I don't know what the hell that guy's name is. Something Rawlings or some shit like that. They were hosting the show
Yeah.
when Dave Chappelle went MIA. And yeah, fuck Charlie Murphy was one of those like hidden gems.
Yeah.
I remember fucking I don't know if he told the show on or he talked about an experience when because Charlie Murphy's brother is Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
And during I think it was Raw. Uh, Eddie Murphy's coming out, and some chick is like, "I love you, Eddie Murphy," and you just hear Charlie Murphy coming out of the back, "Shut up, bitch!" I do that. Perfectly encapsulates Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
He wasn't as funny, but I mean he was still funny because I don't. He was like aggressive and like he kind of came off across as like a thug, but he wasn't. I don't know. Charlie Murphy, like you're saying, he deserved more recognition also.
Yeah, like like I said, it's true. I said like Charlie Murphy is in the position of Chappelle, how Chappelle's position of Comedy Central. It's just like it's true. You think about it, because without those skits, like how many other skits we will remember?
Well, okay, so I started rewatching the Chappelle Show because it's on Netflix, and the video you're talking about Chappelle, I think he was talking about boycotting Netflix
Hmm.
because he's not getting any royalties from it because they bought the rights straight up from Comedy Central, and
Yeah,
Comedy Central owned all the perpetuity money coming in from him. That like that's the whole point that he was trying to make. Like he's not making money off of reruns or from Netflix posting it on their show because he signed that away for the $50 million.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He signed that contract. He
Yeah,
knew, like not like they put in like a small print or
yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Like it
Being
wasn't fine print. Yeah,
being all fucking technical with lawyers and wording or whatever fucking contract shit is. Like he knew. It's like they also saying like a lot of like musical artists too. What happens to them when they first sign with a company? They don't own the rights to the
yeah.
music, most of them.
A lot of artists don't own their
Yeah,
rights.
yeah. Like look at like recently the Taylor Swift one. Like she didn't own her country shit.
Oh yeah, from Scooter. I was it
Yeah,
Scooter.
some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like it happens to everybody, and I guess it's good for him that he got it back. But man, you can't be like a bitch about it. I guess I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. You know what you were signing up for, and you signed.
Yeah, like and even I think part of Metallica happened to Metallica. It happens to all of them.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of people. Like fucking. I think the only people that were like super on it was Led Zeppelin. I think they owned all of their masters and originals.
Yeah, but even Michael Jackson, I think what's his name owns it. Paul
Paul McCartney
McCartney.
has most of his, yeah,
Yeah,
most of the masters. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder what that's worth at this point.
a lot.
Is it though?
Yeah, you know what's the fucked up part? Michael Jackson gave Paul McCartney the idea of it.
Probably
Apparently
because he
that's
was already going broke.
yeah, no, but Michael Jackson told no McCartney that how do you make good money buying the rights to
Royalties,
other
yeah.
people's music. Then like the original ones, the I guess whatever company it was went up for sale or something, and McCartney bought them. No, no, Michael Jackson bought the Beatles. Sorry.
And then Paul McCartney bought all of Michael Jackson shit.
Some shit like that. I
It,
don't know.
it,
But
it
yeah,
went full circle.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is crazy. Yeah, for the most part, that's why people say like major record labels are evil,
Yeah.
like, because of that very fact. Like they take advantage of you when you're young and hungry and you don't have any money, and they flash a big paycheck in front of you, but you don't know what you're really signing away, right? You're
Yeah, but it's true what they say too. Like they sign like 1,000 bands, only two make it. They have to pay for all the money they
yeah,
wasted.
yeah,
Like you got thinking as a business, yeah, it sucks how the business is, but dude, they're wasting all this money on
yeah. They're taking a chance
uh
on you.
yeah.
Without all the failures, we wouldn't have your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
we have only the failures on your mom. It's not without. It's because of the failures. Like another band that I know that did their contract really well, and I hate to be sucking their dick off right now is Tool. Because like if you really think about it, like when bands are really big and really hot, they're putting out albums like every year or every 2 years, 3 years. Fucking the one thing that every Tool fan hates is they put out a record out every fucking
10
10, 11
years.
years. And like if you're gonna sign a massive contract with like 10 albums or whatever, like you don't want to pump unless you're just gonna make a bunch of shit albums just to get out of the contract. Like you you want to take your time honing your craft, right? Especially as complex as Tool's music is, like you can't just pump that shit out every year, every other year, and then go on tour to support it. Like, when the fuck are you gonna have free time to create new music? So I mean,
But
whoever
but
they got,
but again, isn't doesn't that feed into the whole record labels are evil? Like if that's included in your first contract and you don't know from first time what that's gonna be like, but you're still obligated.
well, I mean, you can also like void your contract, but then you lose all the potential money that you would be making, and they could sue you, and
Yeah, a lot of bands when they make it big, they end up suing back to the
yeah, they end up suing the label.
yeah, like from Metallica to everybody has done it for that reason. But it's like, yeah, well, I mean, like I said, like it's business. Like the company needs to make money.
Yeah,
They're giving 1,000 bands chances and only what two make it out of 1,000.
I think Avenged did that as well. Like they sued back the company, and it was recent. It wasn't even like that far long ago, but it was a good point that they made. Like the people that they made the business deals with, they were no longer in the
yeah, they're
company. It
not even
was
working there anymore. Yeah,
they're not work. So like, is it like yes, you made? I know, I get it. Technically, you're making a deal with the company, but when the company is no longer the same faces, like, is it really the same company?
yeah. When the company undergoes new management and shit, is it really like? Are these contracts really that uh, structurally sound? I guess you could say.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, if you plan on going on to a major label or getting a big record deal, it wouldn't hurt to find a lawyer. Like
Yeah.
they're not saying that you can't get a lawyer, right? They're not like you need to sign right now or you're never gonna get signed ever again. You know?
Yeah,
They're
it's
like
probably
here,
like
take this. Usually the way they get people is like they use like all these legal terms and shit, so that when they give people the contract, like the people go back and they look at it and they're like, oh fuck, I don't understand half of this fucking legal jargon. That's why
But
you get a lawyer.
a lawyer requires money. Like these people haven't made it big. Like
Well,
it's isn't that like one of the things with like it's the Eminem? Like he had just literally gotten the eviction notice when he got signed or he was doing his first demo. I always forget the exact details.
yeah, I think he
And
was gonna do a demo.
yeah, and he had nowhere. He didn't have a house. They think they're gonna have like money for an expensive corporate lawyer.
I mean, it doesn't have to be expensive. Just get somebody to look at it, right?
you can always tell them, look, man,
It's
I'm gonna make it big and I'll pay you soon.
I'll pay you soon. Yeah, but in the meantime, don't screw me over, okay? Because I'm still trusting you to.
well, I mean there's a lot of lawyers that do pro bono work.
Yeah. Or you could try to find one like, hey man, who's starting? Can you just read this and tell me
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting really fucked?
You could pay them a couple $100 just for what is it, consulting with them. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to hire them on a retainer or whatever the fuck.
A couple of hundred.
Well, yeah, I mean, fucking
Cheap,
sell your car if you know you're gonna make it and you're that dedicated. Sell everything you have just to make sure you don't get
Imagine
fucked.
you could go so broke, eating noodles for a month, but at the end of the day, you own your rights to your own music
Yeah,
for years, forever.
for life.
but again, it goes back to the gold thing, right? Like they're not experienced. They don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm
that
pretty sure. But this has been happening for so many years, for a long time, and within the music industry, you should know that everybody's getting fucked.
yeah. They're looking for a way to maximize profit, not make you happy. They're businesses. Like when it comes down to it, they're a business, and they just want to
Yeah,
squeeze you for everything you're worth.
yeah, and then when it comes down to it, you said it yourself. They sound so many record labels that they're like, "Hey, here's the record if you want it. If not, get the fuck out of here. It's your only chance to take it."
Yeah, that's what
So like
happens.
you're gonna have a lot of predatory stuff. Yes, you can. There's options out there, but like again, you're inexperienced, you're young. You cannot expect everybody to have the same level of knowledge. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's still like
I think it also happened to. I know you guys. I don't know if you guys are fans of Chevelle, but Chevelle said lately for all the albums they've been putting out and sold, they don't make much because of the contract they're in.
wow.
Yeah, they got really fucked. They said, but pues ya que, right? Either I don't know if they're gonna sue or what, but he said, no, we don't actually make much money
We
with
make
all the
we make our money on tour with merch.
Yeah,
probably
so
yeah.
let's say that.
That's how honestly that's how most artists make money. They really don't make very much from record sales. And I was watching either a video on YouTube talking about how do you remember when illegal downloading music became a thing?
Yeah.
Record companies started going after people that were downloading, right? So like they weren't even going after fucking the companies that were hosting the download shits. They were attacking the people doing it because they couldn't find a way to get to the companies.
Was it
And
Metallica v Napster?
yeah. Well, I mean, there
Yeah.
was a lot of people, but I mean, Metallica's really well known for it. And in that process, like they broke it down. They're like artists for every album sold, like the album, it costs 50 cents for them to make the complete package of an album. They sell it for $17, $20, whatever it is. The artist makes like 60 cents or some bullshit for per album sale. So unless you're selling millions, you're not really making fucking anything on album sales. Yeah, it looks good to have a gold album, a platinum album, but in reality, you're not really fucking making anything off of those. The record company is
You have to sell 10 million just to get like a
just to get
million.
fucking
Well,
10,000 or some
yeah,
bullshit.
but it makes sense. They're the one putting up all the money
Yeah,
to
they're
make
they're
this.
the one they're the one giving you the production quality, right? They're the ones.
But isn't that crazy? Like we're talking about Chappelle and Metallica. Like we got mad at Metallica for not letting us download their illegal shit, but it's okay to see. Chappelle gets well, not mad. He asked not to see his shows because he doesn't own the
Because
rights
he
to
doesn't
it.
get paid till.
But yeah, but you are paying the streaming service to see his show. But people were like, "Okay, yeah, you're right, Chappelle." Like, one was literally you're getting it for free, and you get mad at the artist for telling you not to fucking download the money, support us.
Yeah.
And one, it's you're paying a service to see his show. Like, no, don't watch my show because I don't own the
Because I
rights.
don't get paid. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, you're right. I think that's fucking just I don't know. I guess where the state of the world is. right
Yeah.
now.
That's just it's just how idiots think. You know. I don't know. I mean,
It's just. I don't know, I think it's fucking hilarious. You already paid. You're paying the service to see his show, but they tell you not to see his show because he's not getting money, and you're like, and the people, okay. And the other one was, illegally not paying for your fucking music, and you're getting mad at the artist for
Yeah.
for stealing their music.
But I would agree with you, but that's those we're talking different decades on those
Yeah,
sides
no,
now.
that's what I'm saying. With the times we're in, but yet you paid for the service for the streaming service. Like you should watch it. Fucking watch it. Like who gives a shit what the artist says? You paid, yeah.
you're not paying.
And when you're not paying, you're stealing or whatever. And the artist telling you no, don't do that. Support me.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, fuck you.
Hey, I already paid somebody to see it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see this bitch.
It's just, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, yeah, this is the different times we're in.
Yeah. And I guess quick segue with that. If you're gonna see something, regardless of who's making money off of it, why not watch the Snyder Cut?
Yeah, talk shit already.
Hold on. I need to take a quick technical break, real quick. So if you guys don't mind, let's hit him with a little bit of Rich and Rare.
Now, I know there are many chilies out there on the market, but ain't no one gonna tell you this chili ain't like a punch in the mouth. Texas style, Texas made. Sloppy Seth, Texas chili.
So,
A long ass ruler.
yeah, well, I mean, we're watching my home movies.
We're watching the Snyder Cut.
yeah, yeah, we're watching the Snyder Cut. So,
Damn it.
honestly, I don't give a fuck about DC and their shit ass movies. So, I'm gonna let Garbage take it away.
Look, man. Best thing I can say is they redeemed the movie. They I already watched it twice, so
Damn, twice?
twice already.
Okay, so I never even saw the original Justice League.
I saw the original one and it's shit.
It
That
is.
that's the one where they
It's
took away the
fucking
mustache,
shit.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is the mustache in the Snyder Cut, or did they also take it away?
No, they took out that scene. They took out that scene.
Okay, so
But they added the black suit, right?
Yeah, they did.
the
They
black
added it,
suit?
or was that the original? Like the original cut was the black suit.
I think it was part of the original cut.
I don't know.
They put the color over it, or what?
The thing is, it's kind of like, I mean, if you want to know what the suit looks like, think of it as like best comparison. I'll use Marvel to compare it. It's kind of like Spider-Man with
Oh,
Tobey Maguire's,
The black
where it was
Spider-Man?
just red to black, like nothing changed other than it's black.
The Venom Spider-Man? Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but I'm saying like when if the original was black, when they redid it, not the Snyder, the one we saw, the crappy one. Did they color over it, or they made them were they?
I think he did his own reshoots.
Oh,
on a
yeah, I
bunch of-
guess there you go. They reshoot it with so they could be colored or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, like the movie by itself, like I think I saw like if we're gonna go by like critics and whatnot, I think even though I fucking hate Rotten Tomatoes, I'm gonna use that one. This is the most popular one. Critics, it was at 40, the original. Right now, critics have it at 75, and audience has it at 71 originally, the one before, and now the audience has it at 97.
Damn, 97.
97.
Do you think it's a 97? Or do you think it's up there?
Would
It's
you
like way.
would you rate it at 97?
I'm not sure about 97, but I think a lot of it is getting with the fans are just getting carried away that it's just so much better than the original one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
That they're overgrading it. Is it a good movie? Yes. Is it for everyone? Hell no. Because no one can sit there for 4 hours.
It's 4 hours?
That's 4 hours.
4 hours and 2 minutes.
Why the fuck did you watch it twice?
Because I liked it.
That's a whole day.
That
That's
is
like
a whole...
That's a whole work shift.
Did you watch it back to
I
back?
watched
or-
it twice in my work shift. Then.
Jeez. Oh, man. I can see without why, right? Why not? You're getting paid, right? And watching.
Did you watch it back to back?
Not back to back. Like I watched it once today, and I watched it the night before.
Okay.
That's all the Lord of the Rings movies, man. Put together.
For real, for real.
No, fuck that. I will watch the Snyder twice before I watch the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, so you're not a fan of the Lord of the Rings?
I am, but not
Not enough to watch them over again.
not enough to like watch them back to back. Like I can sit down and watch like Star Wars back to back, but I cannot watch the Lord of the Rings like all three of them. Nothing wrong with them. They're actually good movies. I
So,
just can't.
so you really think the Snyder cut it's would have done it justice to the movie then?
Did it give?
If we would have had the Snyder cut, what was it, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
We would have had more DC movies.
They
Yeah,
would
because
have been better.
when first heard about the Snyder cut, when they were talking about it, and I like it was just like an idea, whatever theory what he did because he was talking about it, I guess a little bit about it. I was like, man, that sounds interesting where he's kind of going, right? Because he was just letting people know a little bit about it, right? And I was like, wow, man, they could have gone somewhere with it. Then,
The thing is that by taking away and adding whatever he did, it changed the tone of the characters.
yeah.
So one of the things that I fucking hated about Justice League, what the original one, not the original, the first one,
Aquaman.
the shitty one, uh, was that he wanted the director wanted to give it the Marvel treatment. He wanted to make everybody make jokes, whether it was one or two jokes throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Like Batman doesn't joke around, Wonder Woman doesn't joke around. Like the most serious one from Whedon's version, more serious character was like Cyborg, and I'm like, dude, like no, no, it shouldn't be like that. He took away a lot of the jokes, a lot of the scenes where they looked at they're trying to do that. So it kept the characters a little bit more into the tone that they're
Yeah.
supposed to have. Flash is still the Flash. They're not gonna take that away.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so it made the movie have that different tone, so it's a little bit more serious. So that's number one item. Number two item that I kind of liked was some of the fight scenes. Even if they give you 10 to 15 seconds more, it's 10 or 15 seconds more that they're kicking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the bank scene with Wonder Woman, where she's trying to take down the bad guys, has like a couple of more kick-ass moves, so it still adds to her. There is parts where it does feel like it's dragging,
Which
but
hours.
I think it feels like it's dragging because you've seen it already. It's not even so much that it's 4 hours. It's just that okay, I've seen this already. Where are the new parts?
If you knew it was 4 hours, like if this was the original cut and it came out 4 hours, will you go see it?
Yeah.
You would. I don't think I could. I don't think I could see it. I think I wait till fucking gets home. Like watch it at home in pieces.
For real.
I
Would
guess
definitely-
I could handle 3 hours because I seen Blade Runner, the new one's almost 3 hours, and that's cool. I was able to do it, but what that one extra hour, goddamn, fuck.
Then I mean, that's just, the thing. Also, is I'm a huge DC fan.
Yeah,
Like,
I get it.
I definitely do like it. But just like everybody said, right? Like the other one was under 2 hours, and some of the characters got very little screen time. Now you gave them screen time, but not only them, but the people around them as well.
Yeah, because they said also it had two other villains that they cut out, and they put. I think they added, or the show did more, or no? Like
Do you mind spoilers?
I'm
Nah,
never
I don't
gonna
care.
watch it, so I don't give a fuck.
I'll watch it, but like I already know some of it because I'm saying I've been hearing talks and whatnot
So
about it.
so obviously Darkseid comes out.
Yeah,
So Darkseid got. We didn't get to see Darkseid before. Like we didn't get to see Darkseid. We didn't get to.
it was
we
just
didn't-
Wolfgang, right, or whatever.
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf, whatever.
So
Wolfgang.
Steppenwolf felt fucking dry
Buzzing.
as fuck.
Yeah,
And one of the things that I do understand, and I believe it was an interview, and again I'm gonna use Stan Lee as an example, is that you have to have you have to have a relatable bad guy for you to have a successful
Hero.
hero, right?
Yeah.
Steppenwolf felt like a dry ass motherfucker. On this one, you can at least see his fanatism towards Darkseid. and he's a rejected. He's like an outcast to Darkseid. Like, hey, you owe me this debt. You fucked up. Go conquer 50,000 worlds for me. And so he's looking for a way back in, and you get to see that conversation between um, Steppenwolf, the middle guy between Darkseid and there's somebody else in between, and you get to see those interactions. You get to see the changing tone again, like the way he speaks, the way he is. Um, Before, Steppenwolf really was just like, "Where's the cube? I'm out. I'm here to kick ass. Where's the cube? I'm out." Now you get to see that more conversation. You get to see a little bit more how the people like Aquaman, because on Justice League, remember, I'm not sure if you recall this, Aquaman is still not in good ground with the Atlanteans. He's more with the people still. So they show you that. They show you how the people actually kind of like revere him a little bit. You get a lot more background on Cyborg. You get to see the accident that caused him to end up the way he was. You get to see his college life,
As Jax.
his relationship with the mother. So you get to see a little bit more background on Cyborg. You get to see Flash tap into his power a lot more.
Oh wow.
So like you actually get to see this scene where
Yeah, because I think they said they wanted to do the Flash Forward series or something.
yeah, so there's this scene in the movie where he taps into the Speed Force to save Iris, or what we think is Iris, and like you see his shoes explode, disintegrate as he's trying to save her. You see him just moving around in the Speed Force. Like when the final scene that I kind of fucking hated again with Whedon's climactic battle, whatever the fuck, was that Superman came in and he just destroyed the shit out of
Everybody.
Steppenwolf like nothing.
Yeah.
You still have that here, but you actually see them fail. Like
Oh wow.
they don't actually accomplish it on the first try. So Flash has to come in and do what Flash is known for,
And
which is
break his shoes.
Fuck up shit.
go back in time pretty much.
I was gonna say fuck up, go back in time, then go back in time again, then go
So
back in time.
he went back only a couple of seconds though, because that's all it took for him to be able to make it. So like they actually integrate Cyborg with Cyborg trying to break apart Unity, the three cubes. They incorporate how Flash is actually supposed to kind of build enough speed and force to help Cyborg get into the cubes to break him apart. So he pretty much gave everybody a role, but he Snyder was still taken out from whatever Whedon did. Like that scene where they were saving civilians was taken out. Like that was not necessary. Like get the fuck out. Like no, like this place is abandoned.
Just
Um,
generic superhero shit.
yeah, like this is a fucking battle going on. Like fuck civilians. Like they're in the middle of nowhere. Like what the fuck are they doing there? And the end scene, the end scene, Martian Manhunter, which also comes out, and then there's an end scene that got pretty much added new, which is the whole thing with what's gonna happen in the future, right? Which is on the old Justice League is what you see. Actually, not even in Justice League. It's on Superman versus Batman, where you get like glimpses of the future.
Yeah.
You got a new different version of it now.
Yeah, they said that they were gonna put more stuff in the future.
Yeah, so they involved Leto, they involved Deathstroke, Mara, and they left it there.
Damn, but
They
is he gonna make another one, or is it just like that's it? He wanted to have his say on this fucking movie that they're gonna let
I
him.
At this point, the only way he came back was if he got creative freedom.
But yeah, obviously.
So I don't think he wants to do another one. Like I've been seeing several articles, interviews that he was done. Like that's it. He just wanted to do
His cut, his
his cut, his part.
Because his
And
movie got trashed by everybody. He's like, no, man, it was supposed to be good, but they didn't let me.
so everything that he's saying on the interviews, like from what I've been seeing, he had not seen Justice League.
The final cut, yeah.
Yeah, he had not seen the final cut because everybody that knew him told him don't see the movie. Like
Damn.
it's that bad, and he said that he didn't see it. So
Do you believe him?
it's actually I do.
You do it. I think somebody he had to see it.
Yeah,
He's
he
like, I
The,
knew
the,
it. I fucking
the,
knew it.
the way he left with the whole thing with his daughter, the bad terms that he left with, like in some of the interviews, dude,
And they said that was bullshit. The whole family
he
thing
talks
was
shit, dude.
no, yeah, because they just wanted him out for whatever reason. The whole thing with his family, I think it was made up.
He faked his daughter's death. How?
Oh, no, like not saying that was fake. I'm saying that I think he wanted to finish the movie, but I think they didn't let him.
The way it comes out as for the interviews, I can agree with that part because the way he says it is like there's several people that I cannot talk bad about. That just pretty much is the way I think he said is don't let me do what I need to do. And that's why I found the other article that I know I sent Desi that he wasn't taking a cut for this movie. He was just wanting to do what he wanted to do.
He was just trying to finish what he started.
Yeah. So is the movie good? I really do. For those that can see it, if not, take it into two seatings. But it's if you've seen the first one, it's gonna seem slow because a lot of the footage is still
Because it's 4 hours long.
a lot of a lot of the footage is still
Is it
true to the
is
original.
it the 4 hours you could tell that's 4 hours, or you think you don't notice it was 4 hours?
I'm a fan, so I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna tell you, for me, it was fine. Like it didn't feel like the 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah. If it didn't feel like it was fucking long, then that means the story and the pacing was well done.
Yeah.
But again, that's my take. There is some scenes that I for sure did feel like okay they could have done without,
Yeah, they could have taken this
but
shit out.
it added depth to like there's a scene where as Aquaman is going into the sea, like the townspeople start singing hymns towards him leaving. So it shows like okay the people revere him, but some people are gonna see it as nah why the fuck did they sing blah blah blah. Like
What the
that's the
fuck?
way it
Why are
is.
they like fucking the stupid fish boy? Fuck him.
Yeah, like
Stupid fish.
so that's definitely one way. Again, some there's another. Oh, there's a little bit more Alfred, so I kind of did like that.
Alfred?
Well, that's true, right? 'Cause there's no more Superman. Henry Cavill is not Superman no more.
So I like that Alfred was being an asshole to Bruce every once in a while with his comments.
Who played Alfred?
Isn't Jeremy Irons?
Jeremy Irons? Yeah, okay. So I was fucking watching a little bit of Batman versus Superman, and yeah, he's Alfred in that one.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Jeremy Irons.
I
Great
love
fucking
Jeremy
actor.
Irons. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You ever seen The Watchmen? The Watchmen show?
The show? No, I never saw the show.
Yeah, see it. He comes out, man. He's fucking awesome in that.
I saw the movie, and the movie was fucking awesome. But that
Yeah,
movie, that's another one of those fucking 3-hour movies.
Yeah. Just Zack Snyder one, isn't it? Also.
Yeah. It's the Snyder cut.
Well,
I mean,
I always love Jeremy Irons and Die Hard.
he has such a crazy voice. Like I really love his voice.
Yeah.
He sounds fucking evil. Like, he plays a bad guy really well. I love that. And I'm just like taking the bias because he was fucking Scar in the original Lion King. And yeah, fucking that movie like really shaped my youth.
Aw.
Yeah, don't get fucking stampeded by wildebeest, you dumb idiot.
nah, but like the thing with the Justice League, it's a good way if this is the last movie that we get. It sucks because they left a lot of cliffhangers,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think Cavill's not coming back.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
He's not coming back because again, pinche Warner Bros. Just doesn't know how to fucking manage their people. Um, who else? Obviously, Cyborg's not coming back.
Also him? Damn.
He's the one that called out Whedon for the whole racial shit.
Shit.
So you know you're losing at least two of the cast members. They already pretty much have another Batman coming out with Sparkle Boy. Um, and then I don't know how many. I think this was the last movie for Wonder Woman's contract. So like you pretty much just lost
The whole cast.
your
Yeah,
whole cast.
pretty much.
So like they have to start again. Like I think is it Ezra? I think it's Ezra. Yeah, Ezra.
So another way DC fucked up with his movies, giving you something good, then they're not gonna continue.
And then just fucking completely stop
At
everything.
least got like some type of redemption. I mean, the only thing that
Yeah,
Warner Brothers got out of it is like, or let's help out HBO get 1 million subscribers to watch the fucking movie.
that too. Yeah.
Whoever the fuck are the executives for Warner Brothers, they need to fucking quit. Because they also were the ones that lit up the project for Spawn, and then it got canceled.
I
Yeah.
thought, no, but didn't Spawn sign with?
Bloomhouse.
Yeah, Bloomhouse.
So
Yeah, but
they
either way, they got into some kind of shit and they kind of pretty much stopped production.
Yeah,
yeah.
because I think they didn't want to let what's his name do it.
Yeah, they didn't want Todd McFarlane to direct.
Yeah.
So you see that's they. So they want to fucking hold the reins, and every time that they hold the reins, they fucking have sucked ass.
Pretty
Like
much,
I
yeah.
think they were also greenlighting a project for a movie for Dante's Inferno.
I
Also
think I,
got
I
Oh,
think it's
that's
still being
true.
made.
Oh, it's still being made. That's
I
true. I
think
heard
so,
about
yeah.
that.
I was reading some shit about that the other day. I was like, what the fuck? They're gonna make a Dante's Inferno movie? That's pretty badass.
the thing about this. I read that back in 2017, dude. So like, and again, movies can take long, but again,
Yeah.
it started, stopped, started, stopped. Like, and look what they did to Lola Bunny.
What the fuck is Lola
But
Bunny?
Like, I have yet to see anything good come out of fucking Warner Brothers, man. Like,
What the fuck is Lola Bunny the fucking
Space
Space
Jam.
Jam? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is Lola Bunny? Is that some anime shit that I'm not aware of?
I don't know, man. Like, I think it's not DC. It's just Warner Brothers that's just
Yeah,
fucking shut up. Like, whoever the fuck they have in charge, they're just get them the fuck
sucks.
out.
Yeah,
Like, what was the last thing that came out of Warner Brothers that was good? Actually, that's a good question.
the crying game.
Crying.
I don't know.
This Batman with Twilight guy. But that's Warner, no?
And
No.
they were having problem with it, right?
Twilight.
Yeah.
They're already having problem with the cast where they don't want to they don't want him to come back or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think Matt Reeves is done with it. He wanted to make a trilogy out of it, but I think he said, "Yeah, I'm done with this fucking shit."
Like what was the what was it, one of the other ones, the marketing for Prey, was Birds of Prey, was pretty
Oh
bad
yeah,
also. Like, you didn't know the movie was out, and then they had to go back and rename the movie so
they
that
had to
people find out.
they had to rename it. Yeah,
Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like I'm looking at the last movies. The last good movie that I'm seeing here, my opinion, is Inception.
the crying game.
The Inception. But if they did Inception, then they do Tenet.
I haven't seen that one. Have you?
I haven't seen it. No, I want to see it, but I haven't
Yeah,
had
I want to
time.
see it too.
Because I want to sit down and actually, pay
Yeah,
attention
pay
to it.
attention to it. Yeah,
No, you know what? I'll give them a Joker. Joker was good for me.
it was
It's
alright. It was alright.
It's Taxi Driver.
I thought it was a little I don't want to say overhyped, but over acclaimed.
Yes.
Like when they were like, oh, who's gonna be the new Joker or whatever, and they signed Joaquin Phoenix. I remember, like, I recorded an episode. I was like, he's gonna fucking kill it. Like, people don't understand it. Like, this guy is he's a character actor, right? Like,
Yeah.
this guy goes out of his way to become somebody else. So much to the point to where he made a movie where he thought he was a rapper for a while, and you can tell that, like, he lost himself in that, and like he started believing his own shit. I don't know, but fucking I knew he had the capabilities to do some really fucked up shit, right? But I feel like they went real tame with the Joker in the new Joker. I don't know how to explain it, but like I felt like they didn't have the right message for that movie. It was okay, but like I felt like it could have been better.
It's just my problem is that's not the Joker I see beating Batman. You know, like making Batman go crazy or whatever. You know, the whole rivalry of him, Batman. That can't beat the Joker that does all this crazy shit to Batman.
Maybe he's not.
Well,
What do you
like
mean he's not?
like that Joker is like a different Joker, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what do you mean? Like it's
Do
a
you know how
joke.
many Jokers there
Yeah, it's because
is?
like
No,
there's
yeah,
so many
I
different
understand.
iterations.
Yeah, I get that, but still, whatever iteration of Joker is still, you know, that he's still like mastermind himself. You know, he's crazy. He knows what to do,
Yeah,
and this guy's fucking pathetic.
yeah, yeah.
So was the I always forget the original name for the Red Hood one. It wasn't Joe Chill. It was it Jack?
I don't fucking remember.
Well, one of the Jokers was pathetic as well, dude. It was a guy that had a traditional family and worked at a nightclub trying to make people laugh and failed miserably.
Yeah, and well, like the Joker movie is supposed to be like essentially the birth of the Joker that we all know, and uh,
And I don't see that. I won't like. Oh, that's how the Joker became, and how did he switch it from becoming a
That
crazy ass
I
mastermind?
I think that's the thing with Joker though. That Joker, there's always so many different versions that
No, yeah, I guess the same as Batman, the different versions of Batman, but still,
yeah.
all of them have that Batman thing to
But
like.
not all of the Jokers have that Joker thing.
But yeah, well, it's like I'm saying the ones we see. Not don't give me all the thousand comics versions, all right? Like like we're talking about just the movies. Like all the
But then in
versions.
that case, there's no Joker that's alike. Like
No,
the
yeah,
Heath
I
Ledger
understand.
was not the Joker that you knew.
No, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
Jack
yeah, yeah.
Nicholson
But
wasn't. So then
yeah, no,
your
wait.
argument is
No,
gonna go back
look.
into
No, but yeah, but the Jack Nicholson, I believe that Joker, like that Joker is believable that could go toe to toe with Batman. The the Heath Ledger obviously is he could go toe to
oh
toe with
yeah.
Batman. The Jared Leto, well, we didn't see much, but still, he looked like a gangster who could go toe to toe with Batman. And this Joker, I don't see him go to toe to toe with Batman, man. Sorry, I don't see him.
what do you mean he fights a midget pretty good?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't see it. Like he didn't make me believe. It to me, it made me believe that some guy went crazy and thought he could be a Joker. That's it.
Well, I mean,
That's how I.
isn't that the point?
Yeah.
No, he could be a Joker, but that's it. Like he's not gonna go toe to toe with Batman.
I mean, we've yet to see
No, but
But
Twilight Sparkle
like,
Batman, but maybe he can go
like
to toe to toe with Twilight
oh,
Sparkle.
just because he's Sparkle, what is Sparkle? I'm vengeance. Is better than
no. He's gonna look at he's gonna look at whoever they're gonna replace Katie Holmes with, and he's gonna be like, "Just say it," and she's gonna be like, "You're Batman," and then he's gonna stop a van with his hand. Or
No, he's
some
talking
stupid
about
shit.
no. He's gonna get a random gust of wind and sparkles in his eyes so every time he comes out.
No, his
Hey
suit's gonna
man,
sparkle in the
no
sun.
man. Hey, I can see that Joker going toe to toe with Adam West, man. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Because Adam West is old.
No, not even. Okay, so who do you think did a better Joker, the original Joker from Adam West, or uh fucking
Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix?
Phoenix? Yeah,
The original.
Cesar, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, it's just my take, you know, whatever.
No, no,
Like,
yeah, I get it, but that's just gonna be the thing with the Joker is that he always has so many different versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, like yeah, obviously like the Batmans and everything, but it's just like I don't know, like if they would have done like an origin story of the Heath Ledger Joker, like him, I could see him be like some kind of fucking ex army vet who just fucking couldn't take it no more.
PTSD like a motherfucker or what?
Yes, because boy, he knew how to fucking do bombs, and it doesn't mean you have to be an army vet to do bombs, right? But it's just like I don't know, maybe that's why he took on the role of just fuck this shit, you know?
Well,
Like,
maybe that's why he knows so much about the tactics and shit.
yeah,
That could be. That
yeah,
could be a thing.
he outsmarted Batman, and the way he, you know, how he thinks the social people and shit, society is. I don't know.
Well, maybe you should do the poppy cut
The puppy
of
The puppy.
the Dark Knight.
of the Joker.
Well, boys, we're already at that fucking mark. So
All right.
let's go ahead and just end it there. Is there any final words you boys want to say?
Which movie cut you guys want to see? The puppy cut, the Snyder, the garbage cut.
The poppy cut of the Joker.
I'll write a whole story of it. You guys want me to?
Yeah, is there anything you want to mention, Garbage?
Not really. I mean, good redemption, but it sucks that we're not gonna get to see anything beyond this.
Well, fuck it. With that, I want to go ahead and thank everyone for sticking with us. I want to thank the boys for joining along. Just, I want to wish everyone to be in good health and good wishes. Stay safe. Much love. And rich and rare.
This is Hanging Heavy.